When I first launched my program, I was 17. I made 30 grand in 1 month. My mom, for a second, I don't think she quite understood it, if that makes sense, that people would pay that much to learn something. When I did start my reselling business, I was in high school.
Here's how I kickstarted my reselling business from one sneakers release. I hit a pair of Samba Dunks off the sneakers app and made $100 profit right when I sold it. It instantly boosted my confidence and kind of proved to me that I could do this.
It was right after COVID. I wanted to learn reselling, and basically I would just go on YouTube, kind of how you want to learn anything. And I started going to my local stores. So I went to Foot Locker, Ross, Champs, Marshalls, like all these stores that everyone has near them. And basically what we do is we'll go to these stores and we'll look for items on sale.
This shoe is $100 on Nike. However, I pay less than $70 for these when everyone else pays over $100. And then I just repeat the process in bulk.
Typically what happens is if you go to like Foot Locker and they have an item they haven't sold in a few months, it might be retailed at $130, but they just have one size left. Maybe it's a size 9.5. They can't sell it. They're listing it for only 20, 30, 40 bucks. Well, online, that shoe's worth 80 to 100. But just because of that mall in Oregon, where I'm from, no one wanted that shoe in that size, doesn't mean someone across the US doesn't. I got the idea for it, and then not even a month later, I was already flipping shoes and making money from it. I just did it.
This one shoe made me $144. I picked these up for $40 using a discount. I listed them for $12.15. In about a month and a half, they sold for $2.15. Yes, that's right, almost double the retail.
I'm okay to lose now and fail and make a mistake, because I know over time, if I actually retain that mistake and that failure, I'm not gonna make it again. And that just compounds over time.
Security is a very important part of starting any business, specifically in reselling, because we have physical goods that someone could take and go and sell without us knowing. There's no way to track it. So how can you prevent yourself from getting robbed and up your security? We're gonna cover it in this video.
My day is, making content. So I probably spend the first few hours in the morning making reels or YouTube videos or, course content, whatever it is. There's other things that are really useful to build. And I made that mistake in the past where I only focused on selling. And yeah, I made a lot of money, but I didn't grow, because I was just selling. So I was never really building up any structure or anything else around it.
Put your hands together. Have you up with Stu?
When I met Stu, or saw him the first time, was at Funnel Hacking Live. They have a lot of really good speakers at these events, but his thing really resonated with me.
Today we're going to talk about 5 proven keys to $1 million launches.
His speaking thing was really dope, and I think it was about challenges or something. So I gave him a follow, and then lo and behold, I'm trying to launch my membership with my coaching program that I already have, my low ticket membership, and it turns out this guy does memberships.
If you've been simmering on that membership idea, it's time to spice things up. Come join us in the membership experience, where the only thing boiling over will be your success.
I know I have a really good product. I've had almost 800 people go through just my coaching program, let alone my membership. So it's really just a volume thing for me, because I don't just want to sell every single day.
Do you guys have Instagram series? I recently drove across the US hitting every Nike outlet that I could. There's so many in each and every state. I made a series.
Money's cool and all this other stuff's cool, but as long as I'm impacting people's lives positively, I think that's the better business thing to shoot for, and it's a bigger goal.